out there? Anyone there? Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, let's go in. Let's get started. Um, so welcome, I guess, to the season 11 draft for URFL. It's been a bit chaotic getting here, but we have got here. Um, way this is going to work, we're going to run through a little bit of an intro, a bit of a rundown of last season. First of all, introduce this season's calendar for anybody that somehow hasn't seen it yet. And then we'll dive into the draft. Uh, the way that will work is each team principal will take it in turns to pick a driver from the list of available draftees. Um, we will unmute them so they can make their own commentary about why they've picked a particular driver if they choose to do so, or they can just say the name. And then we'll move on one by one until everybody is, well, until all the available slots are picked. We do have a surplus of drivers for 23, so apologies if you don't get a drive, but do show up as a reserve because it's very rare that 20 drivers turn up for every race, so you'll almost always get an available reserve slot. So um, yeah, without further ado, I guess we'll move straight into the rundown for last season.
Trellis.
Yes,
The tab opened in another one. It's not showing the full screen.
it's not showing full screen.
Yeah, you didn't start the presentation.
Oh, I did, but okay, let me figure it out. Technical troubles already. Does that work now? No, that hasn't worked.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Well, we'll do it. We'll just do it this way then.
Apparently, you need to be louder as well, Trelly,
I need to be louder. Okay.
according to some people.
Let's do it the old way with the white background. Very nice.
Yeah, that'll work, right? So I guess 23 tier one first of all. Congratulations to Leo. Um, 7 wins. So that's a fairly dominant display, and culminating in him winning the drivers' championship and Red Bull taking the constructors' championship by a fair margin. Uh, Bit of a carry, to be honest. 7 wins for Red Bull, but a whole bunch of podiums as well. So that's cracking performance.
Yeah, it
23
definitely
tier
wasn't.
2. What so?
Def-
Don't say you have a commentary.
no, you.
What's
Well, this is
that?
going great. No, it was definitely not an easy season, and despite the carrying, you say it was still not that Charlie was far behind. He was also very quick, and Mishaki doing Mishaki things mid-season, but still without the teammate it wouldn't have worked. So yeah, I think 23 all in all was a still a great event that happened. So I think it was something good.
23 tier 2. Um, Welder Zombie um, took that championship. If I remember right, it went fairly close down to the last but one race. This one. Um, so yeah, congratulations to him. Soup not that far behind. Um, he's Soup is now the team principal for McLaren. He's taken over this season, so looking forward to seeing good things from him and his team. I think he's chosen to reserve this season only, so we'll see how many races he does. Um, and yeah,
Your microphone is still very silent.
still very silent. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to turn it up and everybody will be deaf now. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Oh, it's going backwards. Yeah, Supes P2 obviously was massively contributory to McLaren taking the Constructors' Championship in 23 Tier 2. Again, this was pretty close. Aston not a million miles behind, but then those two teams were pretty much clear out on their own.
Yeah, absolutely. Aston and McLaren giving it a good fight till the last round. Um, Interestingly, both contenders did the last to first, which did not end well for McLaren, definitely, but it still was enough to claim the title in the 23 constructors. So I don't think it was a bad season at all. Again, just maybe with some different actions in that last race, Duke might have been champion. So you can't really say what happened there.
Yeah, okay, so I know some fancy graphics for the winners. Surprised they haven't stolen those as their profile pictures, but a couple of handsome chaps. Um, and then I don't know how that got in there. I can't even read it, but they're moving swiftly on. um, 24 Tier 1. This was a tough fought battle, I think, between Zuti and Leo. Um, Leo took a few races off, if I recall, so there's that allowed Zuti to plough ahead, and but still a few good battles on track, and I think things could have been a little bit different. But congratulations to Zoe, fairly dominant in the end with 226 points. Yeah, 10 podiums from 12 races is pretty impressive. I think he actually even raced 11 maybe, but yeah, pretty impressive performance. Leo, you got any comments on
I
not
thought you
winning
showed the
24 tier
constructors
1?
first before I make comments. To be honest,
Fair enough, fair enough.
no, but it's fine. If you want, I can make comments now. Yeah, well, congrats to Zouti. I don't like to admit it, but he had a good season, despite me not racing everything. Performance was not really good this season, so he took advantage of that and had brilliant races in the white as well. So he absolutely deserves the title this time.
Yeah, well said. Yeah, well said. The eagle-eyed amongst you will probably see the spoiler for the constructors because Whitey in TYE in third place, backing Leo up with exactly the same number of points. Obviously, that resulted in Red Bull managing to snag the constructors. So that's yeah, good result for two constructors championships for Red Bull is quite an achievement in a season. And obviously Zoe bringing Haas into second place, almost single-handedly in that tier.
Absolutely.
So
An interesting part through the season also was that we got new guys, which also carried McLaren into that third position with Ben Haskins, who had a very good season and also climbed up the standings, as we saw earlier. But yeah, it's going to be interesting this season, definitely. Most of the guys you see here will be there as well.
finally, 24 tier 2. Another fairly dominant display from Cam. Tier 2 had a handful of drivers that were sort of on another level for most of the season, to be fair. Um, and it was a hard battle between maybe three or four of them, I think, towards the end. But Cam sort of running away with it a little bit and taking another drivers' championship. So congrats to Cam in a Sauber, no less. So it's thank heavens for equal performance, I suppose. um, yeah, honourable mention for Mav and Burb, both and Lukaka, I suppose, in fourth there. So as you can see, there's those four sort of standout drivers that were generally running away at the front of the field. Any comment, Cam, on your
It
championship?
was interesting. I think just kept consistent, and it was fine. Yeah, not much to say.
Fair play, fair
I
play.
think Cam deserves a raise for doing it in the Sauber, in the most ugliest car I've ever seen in Formula One.
Don't like the neon then. I mean, it's a championship winning car with the constructors championship in tier two as well. So yeah, Cam Cam scored the lion's share of the points in that 233, but I will make a shout out to Jem, who looked very much to be getting a race or even season ban by sort of the end of race two, and managed to complete the season without picking up a single further penalty point to the end of the season. So yeah, massively a massive improvement throughout the season for in terms of racecraft there. So yeah, fair play. Cam gets the honour of the mullet as well. So for the profile picture. Yes, moving on then to the overall combined constructors champions. This was really close, to be fair, for considering the combined constructors is normally a runaway championship for one team. Red Bull and McLaren swapped positions a couple of times throughout the season, and in the end, just 4 points in it from what is an available points total of something in the region of about 1,200 points. Um, so yeah, a very impressive little battle between those two teams. Um, Somewhat controversial, I know, but yeah, congratulations to McLaren and to Welshie for team being for heading up that. No, no, not Welshie. To Mav. My apologies
Man,
for
yeah.
for heading up that team. I'm about 2 seasons behind here. But yeah,
It's the same result.
it's yeah. I mean, he's got Welshie in his ear, right? So, but yeah, congratulations to both those teams and to everybody really, because I think everybody put in a decent display, even right down to the bottom of the field. I know that AlphaTauri and Alpine struggled for drivers last season, which is largely the reason they were languishing at the bottom. But I'm hoping to see good things from both those teams this year and this season. And yeah, looking forward to the next season. Speaking of which, if you haven't seen the calendar, this is it. The season opens with Imola next weekend. Um, Race times for anybody that was here last season are unchanged. 9 o'clock UK time for 24 and 7 o'clock on a Sunday for 23. Yeah, season opener at Imola. This calendar was chosen half by last year's champions, and the remainder was voted on by the driver pool. So you only have yourselves to blame, frankly. But all in all, I think it's resulted in a pretty decent calendar. Can't please everybody all the time, I know, but generally speaking, there's a lot of. Personally, I like this calendar. I think it's really good. Um, the inclusion of Monaco is always popular, but generally speaking, Monaco tends to be a fun race. It's a battle against yourself more than against other drivers. I find just trying to keep it out the wall and prevent yourself having to pit 15 times for a new front wing. So yeah, I'll leave that on screen for a moment. But yeah, looking forward to it. Yeah, so a little bit of added flavor. This would have been nicer as a proper presentation, but a little bit of flavor for the tracks to come. I believe that's Imola and Japan. Yes, there's a clue in the middle of the wheel. That's clearly Monza, Monaco, and
Beautiful
Spa.
podium.
That'll be. I'm trying to test my track knowledge now. Canada. Help me out here, Leo. Spain. And I guess it's Portugal. Yeah. Yeah, mostly. I guess we'll move on to this season next, right? So a couple of obligatory McLaren shots for the constructors champions. And I don't know what this is foreshadowing, perhaps. Forza Ferrari for the season 11 champions. Let's see.
Not foreshadowing anything while Destructo's DP.
No, I
Facts.
have faith. I have faith. Welcome to the party, Noah.
Yeah, hello. Love you, Destructo.
Right, I guess after listening to me waffle on for
Let's move on.
15 minutes or so, I guess we can start moving on to the reason that everybody's really here, and start getting the draft underway. As I said, the way this will work is, I guess you should be able to see the picking order on screen now. We'll start with Williams and move from left to right across that table. I will ask each team principal to give me their pick as we go across. When we get to the right hand side, when we get to Welshie from Mercedes, the order flips and goes back across right to left. The slots that you can see that are marked as red are because that team principal is driving for their team in this season, and they're already pre-filled into the table at the bottom, except that's incorrect. So let's just change that quick. So those TPs are driving for their teams and pre-populated in the order, and for that reason, those teams will skip their second pick on the way back round. But then we'll just keep snaking through that order, and fill up the pool, and see where we're at the end. So I will start by unmuting Mr. Mel, and he can give me his first pick. Hi, Mel.
Hello.
Hello, mate. Yeah, hi.
So,
You have the
the
honor of
moment
the
is
first
here.
pick. So, who have you got your eyes on?
Better be good.
Yeah, I think for my first pick, I'm gonna not surprise a lot of people here. I'm gonna go for the reigning champion. Arguably the fastest driver in the league last season. His name is Thierry Saudi. You.
Good pick. It's a good pick.
Oh, Mel, you beauty.
Love it, love it. Congratulations, Zouty, for bagging what is the best seat in the house, in my opinion. Thank you, Mel. All right, Soup unfortunately isn't with us, but we have his picks
We do.
handy. Cam, yeah, what is
Yeah, I
Soup's
believe he wanted
first pick?
Power Twan as his first pick.
Power Twan, right? Okay, I gotta find him in the list
Who?
now.
He's top of the time trial leaderboard.
Yes,
Oh, my
he's
bad. I'm so sorry, Powers One. I didn't know. I wasn't familiar with your game.
he's a
He's
new
new.
driver. I'm looking really forward to seeing, yeah, if he can translate that time trial pace into race pace. We could be very interesting. Spice things right up. Next is Ferrari, so I will unmute Destructo. Hello, mate. Let's be having your first pick, my friend.
I'm gonna go off of just I was looking at time trials earlier, and there was a person that caught my eye. He joined mid-season for 24 Tier 1, and he's really improved recently. So my first pick is gonna be Emmanuel.
Manuel, excellent. 24 Tier 1 getting filled up first. I like it. All right, thank you very much, mate. Sahamed, I better get you unmuted. I was about to ask you. Hello, mate. Like first season
Hello,
as Haas
hello.
TP. Let's see what you can cook up.
Well, that's it. Excited. Don't know how well it's going to pay off in my favour, but we'll see how it goes. So my first pick is someone that arguably you're all going to laugh at me for, but I have faith that he might do well in one of the seasons. So I'm going to go. I am going to say Minty.
Oh
Excellent.
my god!
What a
You
pick.
absolute joke! You joke!
No, I
See,
have faith. I
I
have
knew
faith.
this is the hate I was going to get.
Thank you for
I
your
knew
picks,
this was the
Mohammed.
hate I was going to get.
No, it's a good pick. Minty's quick.
No.
He just needs
Hey,
to.
I'm all for spicing up in the draft.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
exactly. You know, that's what I'm about. I provide the entertainment, mate. That's what I'm about.
I reckon you could have got that pick a bit later on, but hey, you've got it. You bagged it. Fair dues, mate.
Yeah.
If Minty doesn't crash, this is beautiful. When Minty wins his 7th consecutive Mega Spin Award, we will be there.
He's going to swap that Mega Spin Award for a Drivers' Championship this season. I feel it. I feel it. Thank you, Sam.
Only person.
He's gonna do his father proud. I just know it.
All right, there we go.
Right, moving on to the Angry Chef for Sober. I'll unmute him. Hello, mate. Got some pressure on with a Drivers and Constructors Championship last season, so see if you can follow it up with some.
I think it's no surprise who my pick's going to be. He's the GOAT, and that man is Ocker.
Amazing.
I got my man. I can now go get my food.
Every
Thank
fucking
you.
where. Oh god.
Easy pick.
Oh
Thank you, guys.
god.
Thank you for that, Sam. That was easy. I worried there for a second until you said Minty.
Cheers, chef. Cooking already. Love it.
Was that the last pick of the first round? Oh no.
No,
absolutely
no.
was not.
We
It was
have
up there.
Sam Athletics. He's just sent me his first pick by text. He is going for Monkey in Tier 2.
Interesting. Can
I'm
I
not
add
against
something?
that. I'm not against
Can
that.
I add something real quick?
By all means, man. That's why we're here.
So Yo Mum was asking in the chat why he's not here. I was looking, he's not on the tier list. Did we miss him?
No, Yo Mum is on the list for opted in but did no time trials.
What?
So that's
Interesting.
that's the reason.
Thank you for clearing that up.
That's all right. So Charlie isn't with us, I believe, for the next draft pick. Cam, I think you have his list. If it's easier
Charlie's
for you to pull
list?
that up.
I do. Yeah. I believe in his first pick he wanted Joe, who is a new 23 driver.
Joe, 23. Excellent.
What?
It's, very spicy.
No, he's really quick.
He's quick.
Oh, okay.
That should be
I'm out of touch.
shaking up.
Nova,
the,
you're out of touch with new talent.
I know. That's it. Sleeping all day.
We're the OGs. Oka's back. That's all I need.
That's it, man. That's all we need. Right, I'll get
Zowdy, I
Leo.
agree. This could be the steal of the draft.
Okay, well, there was a betrayal last season, and there's not going to be one more
God.
because I picked Cam for 23 tier 1.
23
Oh, okay.
Cam for 23 tier 1.
I like that pick. I like that pick. Good pick. Solid
Solid.
pick. I think this could really this could be good for these last two teams. This could be really good.
Yeah, there's a lot of meat left on the table.
Yeah, that's it.
That's one way to say
So
it. Did
we
it
will
in the first round?
call Runner in. Runner, congratulations on your appointment at Alpine. Let's. Who is your first pick, mate?
He didn't. I'm going to pick someone who didn't really. I remember didn't really want to drive for the L plan, and his punishment is going to drive for the L plan, and that's going to be Insanity for 23 tier 1.
Oh,
I like
he
it.
is back.
You don't want to drive here, you force him to. Brilliant.
That's it.
I respect that, Run. I like
Driving
it a lot.
under duress. I like it. It's good. Thank you, mate. It's already a spicy looking board.
Runner and Insanity. 23 tier 1. What a
That-
lineup.
That could be
I mean,
cooking.
Leo
that
and
lineup.
Cam is pretty good too, since we know that the
No, Leo's
retired
not
driver is not.
Leo's not driving,
No.
so-
He may be
Oh,
retired.
well,
but
he
we
says he's
know
not
how it
driving.
is.
He says he's not driving.
What are these
Right.
allegations again?
I gotta make it up. Mav's not here. I gotta do what Mav would do.
Bringing in the visionary, Welshie. Let's see how visionary you are this season. What can you do?
He did do his TTs. Yo Mom did do his T. Oh, sorry.
Well, see?
Hello? He's asleep.
Well, she.
I mean, he's old, so maybe he's sleeping.
We might have to
Well,
start the
see,
2-minute
wake
countdown
me.
for the first
Oh,
time.
no.
Oh, he's left.
Maybe
Yeah,
dropped
that's
the
not
Nice.
audio.
Technical difficulties, I'm guessing.
Oh, he's
Oh,
back.
well, she.
Okay.
He's
Hello?
working.
Making us
He is
wait.
working. Welcome back.
Is it? Am I here?
Yes, you are.
Yeah,
Yes.
wake
No,
it's
I
time
did
no,
a
to
you're
whole,
not
I
here.
did a
We
whole
can't hear you.
monologue and everything.
Let's have a pick or two.
Right.
Yeah, so
I was
two.
originally gonna say Orca, but then that got snatched. And then I
Okay.
was gonna say Insanity, but that got snatched. So
The joys of being
I'm
10th pick,
gonna
mate,
I'm gonna
afraid.
lock down my tier 1 and go Ben Huskins, Husky
Cool.
Boy, and Mav.
Cold. Mav.
That's a good lineup. That's a good
That's
lineup.
good. That's good.
Huskins, I think Ben should have got drafted much earlier than that. I think that
Yeah,
was
me
correct.
too.
I completely
The guy
agree.
did amazing last season.
Yeah, he should have. I mean, there's a lot of talent out there, so you know.
Yeah, for
it's-
sure.
It's but yeah, that's two
But I think
picks.
Ben
For
Huskins at 10 picks, amazing.
Thank you very much, Walshy. That's a solid tier 1 there.
Charlie.
Yes.
So Yo Mom did do the time trials. I just don't think he's on the placement sheet.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate, but I'm pretty sure he's tier 2. I agree. That is unfortunate.
I mean, I can add him on. I'm fairly confident he a tier 2
Well, he
will
did 4
not have
laps
been
of bar.
picked.
I mean, it's fine. Anyways, yeah, he should be tier 2.
I'll add him in, man. Oh, yeah, caps. So apologies if anybody was thinking about picking your mum, or my mum, or
No disrespect,
somebody's
but I
mum.
hope not.
But he's in there now. So an apologies to your mum if we missed him. So moving on, right to left, we are going to skip Runner because he is pairing up with Insanity in 23 tier 1. Well, 23. We will move on to Leo for your next pick, please.
Shout out to
Uh,
his mom.
I will pick Lewis for 24 tier 1.
Oh, no one took him from him. No one did that. Oh my! The brothers together. What a draft from Leo.
He's gonna hate me so much. He's gonna hate me so much.
I mean, beautiful car to be in as well. I'm sure he'll love it.
As a
Yeah.
Mercedes fan, not really.
Oh.
No.
Super. That's an interesting pick. We'll see how that boils over at some point during the season.
Jeff and Lewis, maybe.
So we're going to be skipping Charlie for the same reasons. He's going to be driving for himself in 23, and I have Sam's next pick, which is a 23 Tier 1 pick, a solid pick. He's gone with Machaki.
Oh, Machaki driving an Alpha Tauri. He got killed by an Alpha Tauri in Zandvoort last season.
It's not an Alpha Tauri. It's a Racing Bulls. They've been
23
very,
Tauri?
very adamant about that.
Oh,
this
is
season.
it a Racing Bull 23?
Will it? Oh, it will be an Alpha Tauri though, won't it? Because it's 23.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's interesting.
He's a
Cool.
Red Bull.
He's been relegated from the to the sister team, right? So that's how it goes. Chef, we will be skipping. He's buddied himself up with Oka for 23.
The lineup is
So we'll
back.
be moving on to Samed. Who, if I can find the unmute button, I will do that now. Hello, mate.
What? Oh yeah.
Let's
And
yeah, go for it.
I'm going to be picking Burb as my tier 124.
I like
like
that
it.
pick.
Second driver.
I like it. I like
That's
it.
good.
Second driver.
Hold on. Do you not? Oh, hold on, Joe. Sorry. Oh my God. Listen, leave me alone, right? I'm this.
Oh no, you thought he did yourself.
So Burb is going to be my choice.
That's solid. Yeah. Thank you, mate. Not much to say about that. Burb was solid in tier 2 last season. I think he'll be a very capable tier 1 driver.
Burb saying, "Oh dear."
Color commentary.
Listen, mate,
like
give me some time. I'll get into things.
No, Bo's been improving though. He's turned traction control off. He's been slowly improving.
Yeah, that's it.
Every time I look, he's saying how much he hates it and how much he wants to go back to full TC.
Full TC massive. Let's go. Right. Moving on. We will be skipping Destructo. He can't help himself. He wants to drive in red. So we'll move on to Soap's second pick.
Yeah, I'm not actually sure how Soup's list work. You might have to.
I
fill
will
me
have
on
a
that,
quick
'cause
look and see what it.
Does he want both of his 2040 ones first, or?
Where is his list? Let me see what I put.
I believe he does,
What I
right?
put.
Well, at least it
Yeah,
looks
that's
that
how
way.
I read it. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
so that'll be sound coral for him.
Sound coral. Nope, wrong slot. There we
Is
go.
it not? Is he taken?
No, I put him in the wrong column.
Oh,
It
right.
is- Yeah, it's fine. No. So, hang on.
That's quite a lit pick for sound
yeah,
coral,
that's
though.
right. I did get that right. Fartwan and Sound Coral. That's decent lineup. Decent lineup, which is good for somebody that isn't here, to be honest. Because snagging some good drivers before we end up giving him the leftovers later on, maybe. No offense to the leftovers. We're skipping Mal because he's driving for himself,
We're skipping him, but then we'll come back to it.
but then we are immediately coming back to him. Yeah. So I'll get him unmuted.
Hello?
Hello, Mel. Hello. Yeah. Give us what would actually be your third pick, please, mate.
Well, for my third pick, I'm gonna choose somebody I have teamed up with. Well, I have teamed up with many times before, I believe, when he came to the league. Wait, is he still available? Let me double check.
Quick check. Yeah.
Alright. When he came to the league,
Give him time to speech.
I signed him, and I would like to have him team up with the driver I already have signed, Saudi. His name is Camerooni, the reigning Tier 2 champion.
The
Oh,
fact
yeah.
that you guys have let this happen is ridiculous. Cam's gonna get even better?
Oop.
Oh my.
Yeah. Yeah. Cam's gonna be learning. That's a great pick, Mal. Thank you.
Thank you.
Moving back across now to Soup's third pick. So he's filled his 24
Soup.
tier 1.
I believe. Does he want 24 T2s next?
I don't know. I mean, he's listed to 23 tier 1s, right? So
Oh yeah, that means he wants Jocks as his next pick.
Jocks
Is a new one for
for
23
tier 1. Good stuff. I don't know anything about Jocks really.
Everything before he's fairly quick.
Reasonably high up the list, I think. So yeah, welcome if you're watching, and yeah, be interesting to see you in Papaya.
There's a certain name that's still left on the board. I'm surprised that there are
No
certain
spoilers.
names left
No
on the board.
spoilers. I can't imagine they'll be left there for long.
Throw bottle destructor. Here we go.
Destructo is gonna pick.
Nova!
Oh please, no, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant.
Destructo, let's get your next pick, please, mate.
Here we go.
Yeah. So I'm gonna choose someone who raced for me last season, didn't do as well as I thought, but he was getting really unlucky with certain incidents and just crashed into certain people that do not like him very much. But I think he's gonna do better now, seeing as all the fast people Cam have moved up. I'm gonna choose Alex K as my teammate for 24 tier 2.
That's a nice pick. That's a nice pick.
Good pick. Yeah. Good
Yeah, it's
stuff.
interesting to see how the TPs are filling out their seats. I mean, you've got guys like Kairazu, Joshi, AMG still on the board, and obviously Lokit as well, who I know did well in 23. So it's interesting to see how this is going to work.
It's a good idea to pick your teammate, your actual teammate, nice and early. I
Yeah,
think.
we're trying to stand.
It's
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, good way to do it. Back to Sir Hamid then. See what chaos he's cooking up this time.
Right, so basically, I'm going for my 24 tier 2 choice here, and he's someone that I've recently watched improve very rapidly, who's recently just joined the league, and that is Punisher.
Punisher, excellent.
That's a good pick, that.
Yeah, welcome the Punisher to the league. Be fun seeing you on track. Probably miles ahead of me, if assuming I even get picked. Getting ahead of myself.
Have faith, have faith.
Cheers, man. Thank you very much. And we'll move on to Chef. Hello. Away you go.
So my next pick will be 24 tier 1, and I will go Gaz Kairazu.
Good pick. Good pick.
Amazing pick. Exactly what I was hoping for from the chef. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
All British lineup so far, just saying.
Yeah, where's Lewis when you need him?
Good.
Brexit
Chef.
F1.
I have received Sam's next pick. He is gonna go for AMG.
Solid.
That could be a good pick.
Absolutely. Good to see AMG
Depends if he
racing.
decides to race or not.
Well, I mean, time will tell, right? But you know, I have faith, and clearly Sam has too. So we'll move swiftly on. Charlie again isn't here, so I'll try and
Charlie isn't here.
translate.
And what does he want next? I'll quickly have a look. Charlie wants Nova as his next pick.
You're joking.
No,
I'm not.
no.
Why? Why?
That's what he's put.
Respected.
So clearly he sees something. So
Charlie spotted a talent, and he's going to get a talent out of Nova, 100%.
absolutely.
Just needs to make sure he gets Nova wake up for the races, though. That might be a bit of a problem. But apart from that,
As long as it's Australia, I don't mind.
hell
It's
yeah.
Bahrain, I might have to sleep through.
Red Bull, Leo.
Yes. I think it's time to give Gemini a competitive car. 24 tier 2.
Oh, shots fired at Chef.
That is.
I
But,
mean, Chef.
That's a great pick, though. I mean, Jem showed a lot of improvement last season in racecraft. Always been fairly quick, so but
Yeah, I gotta
much
say,
cleaner
Chef did an
season
amazing
last
job
season.
last season.
So yeah,
Uh,
reap the benefits of Chef's tutelage and
then kick him on the way out.
yeah. So that's great. Thank you, Leo. Moving on to runner. Your next pick, please.
Yeah, sorry, I always feel I'm quiet. Why can't I speak now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
hear you.
okay.
There you go.
I'm very shocked that this driver's been left out for this long, and I think it's purely disrespectful. Whether he's going to like it or not, he's going to fall in the Alpine trap, and that's going to be Joshy for 24 Tier 1.
That's a good pick. Joshy's always been consistent, always been bagging points. I like that pick.
Yeah, it's a great lineup so far for runner. If he races 24 as well at some point in the season, you never know.
Alpine, with the massive turnaround this season, I'm here for it. Thank you, mate. Right, and finally, we get back to Welshie again. I suppose we'll have 2 picks again, please, mate.
My mic works again.
Yep, yeah, it's working. You good?
Okay, so my first pick, as I was anointed Mercedes TP, the guy that handed me this torch had one last request, and that was to sign Clasito for F1 23. F1.
That man has been wanting to drive the Mercedes since he got here.
Yeah, he's going to be very happy. He'll be jumping up and down.
He cashed in a favour. And his teammate will be Wilder Zombie.
Oh,
Nice pick.
Zombie.
I'm surprised. Doesn't he have a brother?
Does who have a brother?
Placido?
No, that's a Manuel.
Right.
But he didn't also didn't race in the end. But yeah, moving on.
Solid picks, like it. Yeah. Not much to say. It's a decent lineup for 23 there. I guess we're back to runner. That was quick. I'll get you unmuted, mate. Okay, you should be good. Hello.
So I'm going to go for a card and go for a driver that's not raced in this league before, and I'm aware of, and that's going to be Meeks for 24 Tier 2.
Meeks, 24 Tier 2.
He did it for the bottom race before under Mel's tenure. Mel Weedsma just gave us the note of good luck, mate. So as Mel said, good luck, winner.
I mean, at least the blue flag is different than the color of his car, so maybe he'll actually follow it this time.
Thank you, mate. We go on to Leo again. I think he's unmuting himself. No, he's not.
Other one for 24 tier 2, and that's Antacid.
Good pick.
Sorry, say that again. I missed that.
Antacid.
For 24 tier 2.
Antacid.
Bottom left.
Yeah. Oh, except put him down as Actacid. Fair enough. 24 tier 2. There you go. And I'll correct his name because it's just disrespectful. There we go. Thank you, mate. It's good stuff. Be excited to see it. Antacid in tier 2. Absolutely crushing me on track, but yeah, it'll be fun. Charlie, next pick for Aston Martin.
Charlie's next pick is looking like it's going to be. Oh, it's actually off the time trial leaderboard, his next pick, because he said Zoe, if not Cam, if not Nova, they are all taken. So now we have to go to the time trial leaderboard.
Yeah.
24 T1.
Right. So.
Town Coral, right?
T1.
No, he's taken.
Coral's
he
picked,
did-
Manuel's
okay.
picked, Z's picked, Vinci's picked,
Uh,
Mav's picked.
Charlie, make sure to remove Monk from the list, the 24 T2 list, on the draft.
Thank you. Copied instead of cutting. Who is next on the
F1 Nathan 5. Did he check in for the?
Yeah,
he
he
did,
did,
yeah.
and that
So
will be him.
he'll be the next pick. So
All right.
F1 Nathan 5 for
That's my teammate.
Aston Martin.
How many drivers did Charlie give?
Enough. They're like
Enough.
3 of each tier.
Enough, 3 for each tier, but
Yeah.
he's just been a little unlucky that they've been bagged. I mean, he's picked top drivers, right? So that's what happens.
Yeah.
Sam Athletics has picked Mido for 24 tier 1.
I prefer not to speak.
Please do speak. Any comments, Nova?
You know, it's an interesting pick. No full TC. No full TC. I agree. That's bold.
Yeah, it's bold, but I mean, he can do it. We know he can
Oh,
do
but
it.
it can work.
It's just
Mido and AMG
Hell yeah, Mel.
lineup. Oh,
Yeah,
that could cook, and it could absolutely also not cook.
yeah, there's not gonna be a middle ground with that lineup. But yeah, I'm all for it. Let's go. Right, I guess moving on to the chef again.
I have faith in this one.
I don't.
Oh,
So for this, I will go 24 tier 2. I will go low kit.
Interesting.
The one you picked before, picked again. Happy with that pick last season, evidently. And yeah, it seems like a safe pick.
I mean, I think there's a certain driver that should be taken that's still on there. At least 2.
Yeah, I mean, well, there's a few I could see that should be interesting.
Yeah, certainly.
Get Samad unmuted, and I'm sure he'll probably oblige us and pick one of them. Who is your next pick, mate?
Sorry, my friend.
you're
So
all.
what have I got left to choose from?
Whatever's on the stream. You can open the stream and see, no?
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. Do you need a link?
Right. So my 24 tier 2 pick will be Wenlock.
Wenlock.
Disrespectful.
No, disrespectful for Wenlock to be that late. Wenlock is a great pick. For
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
I think he arguably could have gone earlier. He was
I think
barely
Destructo could
playing
go
at consistent points.
I think Destructo could really nail this next pick.
Really?
I think. Well, let's find out.
I don't quite know what you mean, but I'm sure I will when you say it. Let's find out.
Now, when Nova says that, it's just like you think of like people that like would catch your eye. Don't get me wrong, a bunch of these guys are catching my eye, but like me and Nova think very differently. So I'm just gonna go with my gut. I'm gonna try and fill out 23 tier 1 right now, and I'm gonna go for Nathan.
Interesting. Not what I meant, but you know that works. I think
Super.
Nathan. I like Nathan.
Yeah, we're rattling through
There's
them now.
there's a 2-time champion on the list. I can't believe this.
Who's that?
Sort
He's
of
not.
struggling
because
to
Banks
see
is
where
two-time
he's
champion.
placing, but okay.
Banks has raced about 2 seasons.
Two
So,
championships.
I just still don't know who you mean.
Soap's
Okay.
next pick was gone.
Soap's next- Yeah, most of them seem gone.
Gone.
Should
So
do the time trial.
is
All
it?
of them are
No,
I
it's
believe, right?
Axel, right?
For Soup. Yeah, it would be, yeah.
Axel.
Axel for 23 T1.
Axel for 23 tier 1 in the papaya. Congrats. And we'll come back to the boss.
I think there's a steal here.
Mel, can I have 2 picks from you, please?
Yeah, so my first one of my picks is gonna be a driver that drove for me last season as well. I believe it's one of the two two drivers that managed to get a podium for us. His
yeah.
his name is Ulysses. For 23 tier 1.
Excellent.
Good pick.
Yeah,
Good pick. I was
Yeah.
hoping maybe you get. You have to be. Well, you know what? I'll save the waffle for after Mel's done with his second pick since we have the back-to-back.
And I'm gonna take I wouldn't say a risk, but I'm gonna sign Matt O'Brien for 23 tier 1 as well. Then we got that filled.
Excellent.
URFL legend.
Definitely.
Great stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Great stuff.
You wanna be able to diversify your point scoring, and I think Mel's done that here. Williams, watch out. Watch out for Williams in the CCC.
Perfect. Right. Well, I guess we're going back left to right. We are in the penultimate run. We need to go back to soap now.
This soap, I believe, wanted 2042 is this next one, right?
Yeah. So.
Yeah. That would be waiting for one, I believe he wants, because Monk and Tacit have taken.
No, that's not the right list. That's Charlie's list. No spoilers.
That one's way down. He wants.
It would be. Oh, Donut.
Donut.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Excellent.
That's perfect.
Great to see Donut come back into the URFL. He went away for a season or two, maybe more actually.
He's right there.
But yeah, really good to have
but
him
not
back.
the first one. Not the first time with you. Come on.
Right, Destructo for your pick.
I'm gonna fill out my 24 tier 1 now because I've just seen that Emmanuel's begging for a teammate. And I'm gonna go rogue. I'm gonna go Assy with all the numbers.
What?
With all the numbers.
Assy with all the numbers.
Assy with all the numbers. I guess that's one way of putting it, right?
Yeah, you got your Emmanuel teammate.
Yep. Excellent.
Yeah. Couldn't even bother to say his numbers.
I can't read it.
Yeah, it helps, doesn't it? Education and stuff, right? Right, thank you, mate. Moving on to Sahamed again. For your penultimate pick, time to fill out your 23 lineup, mate.
So, obviously, the two choices I'm now going to go for are Dex.
Well, you only get one at the moment.
You only get one for now.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
There you go. See? Dex.
Yeah,
Don't be greedy.
Sorry, that's my fault for saying fill it out. But yeah, thank you, mate. We'll come back to you in just a moment for your final pick. It's a good job you didn't drop a spoiler there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, Chef. Get you unmuted. Chef.
So I'm going to go for a guy that I used to team up with. We won Truckers together.
Yeah.
And it's 2 more championships to this team. All full team Brexit still. Kian.
Captain!
Good stuff.
That's a
I don't actually know if Luke is British, so that may not be true anymore.
So somebody needs to spoil Chef's party now and sign all the British drivers before his next pick comes round.
I don't know if Luke is British though. I have no idea.
Ah,
You'll have to do your double
We are
check.
checking.
Thank you, Chef. Sam has sent me his next pick. Absolute legend, this driver. Best driver in tier 2, clearly by a mile. And it's me.
Oh boy.
Hell yeah.
Get in.
So yeah, that's brave of you, Sam. But thank you. I appreciate the faith, mate. Thank you. Right, Charlie for Aston.
Now he wants Throne, which I thought was the
now
wrong
he
pick.
wants Throne.
Now that is his, yes.
Is that for 24?
24.
Yeah. Okay. Throne for 24 tier 2. Super. Leo.
Gonna give Cam Sammy as a partner for 23 tier 1.
If I'm
Sammy.
That's a good
mistaken,
pick.
he's pretty high up on that TT sheet.
He's quite fast.
243, 886. Oh, never mind.
He's not as fast as Charlie's new teammate, but he's fairly quick. I think that's a great pick this late on, so I'm happy with that as a teammate for sure.
Good stuff. Like it.
I mean, a 28-2 at Bahrain is nice.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Right, we are rapidly approaching the end. Runner, can I have your penultimate pick, please?
I'm going to go for a 24 tier 2 pick, and I hope these two go well. I'm going to go for Hulky.
Hulky.
I think that's a decent
It's
pick.
not bad. I don't think that'll be bad at
What's
all.
going on? Spreadsheet fail. There we go. Excellent. Filling them up. Thank you very much. Now we come back to Welshie for his final double pick of the evening.
A lot of the guys I wanted have just been picked.
That's the way it goes. Is it?
Yeah. I have a question. Is Blacksky available to draft yet? Or has he not done his time trials?
This has been probably not opted in, no.
No, he has done time trials, but he didn't opt in.
Ah, okay. Okay, well, I'm going to pick Kyo for 24 tier 2.
Yeah, I think that's a sound pick.
Kyo for 24 tier 2. Solid. And then we turn it around. We're into the final picks for everyone. So, Welshie, lead us out.
I'm going to choose the Major.
Major Montague.
Yeah, that.
That, yeah. Sound. Lovely. Lovely, right. That's leading us out on our final run back to the start. Runner, let's have your final pick, please.
Who does Leo want in those last two picks? Leo, heads or tails?
Strategic drafting now, is it?
Go ahead, Leo.
Oh, interesting. We'll go with Bank 6.
That's definitely not who he was going to take.
I know. I want. This is going to be good on both sides.
Yeah,
Red Bull partnership.
pick.
A
Red
Bank
Bull
6,
gives you
definitely.
wings.
Thank you, mate. Right.
Great pick.
Well,
I
I
think
guess
that's two
that
good
leaves.
picks in a row.
I guess that leaves Leo with code for 24 tier 1. I have
Yes, it
unmuted
does.
you if you have any comments on that, Leo, but it's unfortunately it's the
No,
only driver.
no,
so.
that's fine.
Good. Right, that's Red Bull sorted. Charlie's final pick. We might be going to the leaderboard. What's his slot that he's got left? 24-2. Yeah, looks like the leaderboard, right? So, please bear with me while we figure this out. So reserve. I believe
This is for Sam or Charlie.
this is for Charlie.
Oh boy.
Might need a sanity check, but I believe it's the Balkan Chill guy is the next fastest unsigned driver. Yep. Yeah, looks like it. So, congratulations, Balkan.
Decent
You
Steam game.
don't have to tell your parents. Sorry. Sam has already sent his final pick to me. He has chosen Borky for 23 tier 1.
Get
Excellent.
in.
Definitely
not
on the
bad
home
later
stretch now. Yeah, so it's a decent pick. Borky raced last season. A couple of decent performances, I think. So, Chef, final pick.
My next pick will be Black Lebanese, please.
So I say you haven't got an all British lineup now.
There goes the Brexit.
I don't know anyone else.
That's it right as well.
I don't know anyone else.
No, that's all right. That's solid, I think. I mean, we do have a lot of new guys come in, so, and I think a few of them have been sort of left till later, purely because people don't really know what they're like. But this is their opportunity, I suppose, to get out there and show us what they're made of. So Hamed, I'm hoping we haven't spoiled the party and somebody's come along and stolen who you were going to pick. But,
yeah, unfortunately, Sam Athletics has taken Borky.
Yeah, there you
are. However, I am now going to give this guy a chance just purely based on request, and that is Your Dad Is Lost.
Oh, Dad Is Lost.
Well, he's not, but thanks for your pick.
He only popped out for milk. It's fine. Cheers, Hamed. Right, Destructo for the final Scarlet seat.
There are a lot of names here. Some that I recognize for good reasons and for bad reasons. But I'm going to take a punt on a new guy. And just based off his name, I'm hoping he can help me with my level chemistry. So I'm going to take Hydrogen.
I know nothing about him, but I guess good pick.
It's one of the more unusual reasons to choose a driver, but we'll go with it. Like it.
At least it's a reason.
That's it. That's it. Right, running into the final couple's picks. With Soups first.
I don't Soup had none left. It'll be on the leaderboard.
Yeah, it'll be leaderboard for 24 tier 2.
Base Fox, wouldn't it? No, it'd be NRG Neo.
NRG Neo, yes, indeed. So that's that leaves a handful of drivers for Mel, who I better get unmuted because you might be talking already. Sorry, Mel. Fire away. You have a choice of 3, mate.
I'm looking for my teammate, right?
Yes,
you are looking for your teammate. Last pick in the draft. Make it a good one.
Yeah, obviously, I want my teammate to be absolutely amazing. Someone that can carry me through hard times, that can carry me towards victory, hopefully. And I think Ellen is gonna be the man to do that.
Get in.
Excellent.
There you do it.
Yeah, so that completes our lineup. So I guess apologies to anybody that didn't get picked. We have reserves for a reason though, so by all means, make sure you check in on race nights, and we will definitely get you a seat if we can, and if you'll be first in queue when drivers leave or become unavailable to race. We'll make sure that we get people into seats as quickly as we can. So thank you very much. Any thoughts, guys, on this season's lineups? Definitely seeing some spice, especially in 23. I'm liking a couple of the lineups in 23. They're looking very interesting. The return of Oka is great for me.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Resounding silence. Okay, well, I guess we'll let the season speak for itself then.
What, Chef?
Did
I
Chef?
don't
I mean,
think
when you're
Gaz
up
is
for the draft,
serious.
you take the possibility that you can be drafted by anyone.
I don't think he's serious. Surely he's not serious.
Missed something, haven't I? What's that?
Oh, well, he's not being so. Well, okay, he's a permanent reserve. So when he can't rate of the season, that's great.
No, we need to check if he's okay doing tier 1, but yeah, which is probably an after draft thing.
There's no one else. Yeah. No, because I don't want to start saying I'm getting preferential treatment because you know what the fucking URFL's like, and I don't want to do that shit.
All right. Well, let's maybe take that conversation away with us, shall we? For now. But yeah, thank you very much, I guess, for everyone for tuning in on the stream, if you did. And if you didn't, then I guess you can't hear me thanking you anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, looking forward to the season. And we'll see everybody next week for race 1. Thank you very much.